Right now we're on the Acropolis. This is the Odeon of Herodotus Atticus. It was built in the 1st century AD. And a cool thing about this place is that it is actually still used as a stage for performers today.
Oh my God, look at that.
Oh my God! What is that?
It's the best preserved temple in Greece, the Temple of Hephaestus. I made it up to the top of the Acropolis, and at the top of the Acropolis, there are chariot tracks. The chariots were used as transportation to get to the top of the Acropolis. So, I'm right next to the Parthenon. I know, super exciting. Apparently, the Parthenon uses like optical illusions to trick your eye that it's straight because, as you know, your eye is curved. So actually, the Parthenon is curved, but it just doesn't look like that because your eye is curved, and
It's a pyramid.
Yeah, it's a pyramid, exactly. And if you kept going up for like 4 or 5 kilometers, it will be a pyramid. These pieces are part of the Parthenon, and archaeological fancy places use lasers and all sorts of things to figure out where these pieces go, and there are millions upon millions of these pieces all over the place, and it's just so crazy to think that these things are all numbered and all kept track of. Did you guys know that in the Parthenon there was this ginormous fancy statue of Athena with her sphere and covered in gold, right? Another interesting thing about this statue is that when it was in the Parthenon had water on the bottom to make a reflection of the statue on the floor. Isn't that crazy? The water was also important to preserve the ivory. This is the Erechthean, and the statues that you see acting as columns holding up the roof of the side of the Erechtheum are caryatids. And these aren't the real ones, they're copies, but I will show you the real ones in the museums that we're going to. In fact, these were actually colored at one point, which is pretty cool, and the pigments used to color them are actually also at the museum. Most of it is broken because of multiple invasions and whatever, just very complicated history. So they had to replace some stone with modern stone, which you can clearly see because the old stone is yellowish and the new stone is pure white marble.
Also, they are using laser way up in the sky, forming a curve.
This is the Theater of Dionysus on the Dionysus Sanctuary. It was built in the 6th century BC. This is the hole that actors would crawl out of to symbolize someone coming out of the underworld. And when someone was coming down from Mount Olympus, they would lower an actor by a crane. All that remains of the Temple of Zeus is a few columns. When the Ottoman Turks occupied the Acropolis, the Venetians were trying to bomb the Acropolis, and one of the structures that they bombed was the Parthenon. The Parthenon was used to store gunpowder by the Ottoman Turks, and when the Venetians bombed the Parthenon, a ginormous explosion went off, and it destroyed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.